Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Here we are, Monday, January 4th, getting cranked up into 2021 already, and Facebook Live Tech 20 time. Beginning of the week. Hope everybody's having a good start to your week. A little chilly outside. It's going to be cool this week, but it seems it's going to be dry, so maybe you can get outside and enjoy something. But it is 2021, and here we go. We're getting ready to dive in. And so let's get started. I got a fairly sizable chunk of information I want to cover, hopefully to help you out with your 2021, your New Year's resolutions or things that your goals you're looking to accomplish this year. Got some tech. Hopefully that will help you out. And so that leads into the weekly shout outs. I know I've given these guys shout outs before, but I'm going to do it again. Sage Harper and Steve Barber. You guys made a comment the other day on my Facebook page about working out and an inspiration. And so some of the things in here are for you guys. And it's also for the members of our mastermind group and all the other things that we're a part of that you may know. It's for anybody, really. But Steve and Sage, shout out to you. This one, some of this stuff is for you. And I so appreciate your friendship. And yeah, great guys. Check them out. Here we go. So a little public service announcement. If you have Comcast internet service, TV service, triple plays, whatever they call it, not sure if you know or if you got notified. I don't know. I'm just making you aware. Comcast, as of January 1st, dropped their included security software bundle that was Norton. So if you thought that you were protected by the Norton security software bundle that was included with Comcast, that's now gone away as of January 1st. However, if you play for the X5 Gateway, which you were paying about $14 a month for, you're included in the security bundle that is part of that X5 Gateway. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't use Comcast. I'm not a big Comcast fan. I've always had Fios, had great success with Fios. So I'm just letting you know that Norton Security Online is not included with any of the Xfinity internet service. If you have the X5 Gateway, which is $14 a month, you have a new security that's included in there. So again, there are some other things. Norton LifeLock is offering Comcast users 2 discounts on expanded bundles of service. You can get Norton 360 Deluxe. You can get Norton 360 with LifeLock Select. So it's a good thing to check out, but just want everybody to know that if you're a Comcast user, your security has changed. And not that you have to use just what Comcast has. You can use other things, but the Norton piece of it has gone away, and now you have this X5 Gateway, which includes whatever security's in that. So just a heads up if you are a Comcast user. New product, not really a new product, but I talked a little bit about this, how in 2021 there's going to be some new streaming services and probably some that are going to go by the wayside. Well, one of the ones that's starting today is Discovery Plus. Discovery Plus. It's a new subscription video service. It says it boasts more than 55,000 episodes from shows on the Discovery Channel, Food Network, HGTV, Animal Planet, TLC, and other Discovery Incorporated owned channels. So what does that mean? It's going to be available for $4.99 monthly or $6.99 for an ad-free version. It will also have series from A&E, BBC, the History Channel, and Lifetime. The focus of Discovery Plus is scripted movies and TV series. So it's a little different than Netflix and Disney Plus and some of the other streaming services. It's designed to be both a standalone product or complement to some of the streaming services that you may already have. But what are some of the things you can watch? Again, I'll have a link to this article so you can check it out, but just some of the things. Series from Oprah Winfrey Network, Lifetime, DIY Network, Travel Channel. You'll have Brother versus Brother, Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives, Celebrity IU, Dirty Jobs. Let's see. Fixer Upper, Welcome Home, Chip and Joanna Gaines. Let's see. Bobby and Giada in Italy. So how can you watch this? Well, if you want to watch it, app on Android and iOS smartphones and tablets and iPods, as well as any of your streaming services, Amazon Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, Chromecast, Roku, Xbox, all that stuff. So what's the deal? How big is this really going to be? Well, they're projecting possibly between 15 and 20 million subscribers by the end of 2021. That seems kind of paltry considering in October of this year, Netflix had 195 million subscribers and Disney Plus had 73 million. But understand, Discovery also has all the other stuff that's on all the other channels on the pay TV systems. So they're getting revenue streams from that. So they're not necessarily trying to take a huge chunk of market share from the streaming side, just trying to get little pieces of pie. So if you're interested, check it out. Discovery Plus launching today, $4.99 or $6.99 per month. $6.99 is an ad-free version. New year, new you. This is where I want to kind of take pause and slowly work through this, because most people, the new year, New Year's resolutions, new goals, and some you do very well and they carry on to become new habits. Some in 2-3 weeks, they fall by the wayside. So how can technology help you stay on your goals? Well, we're going to dive in. Here's some different topics and some things that can help you out. So certainly getting healthy. Every year people want to get, new year that people want to get healthy. They want to do different things. So Steve Barber, Sage Harper, as well as myself doing this. So check it out. Here's some things to consider. Hold yourself accountable with a habit tracker. So Done and Strides are 2 iOS options. You can log when you've created a new habit that you're trying to build, or if you avoid a bad habit you're trying to break. They both have paid tiers. If you don't want to add to cost, you can go with an app like Streaks. One-time cost of $5. On Android, Grow is a free app, and it's a similar approach to habit tracking that Force takes with time management. You plant a tree with each new habit track. You watch it grow every time you log a completion. There's also Habitica, which turns habit tracking into an 8-bit RPG game. So what if you want to focus on exercise and getting healthy? A whole swath. I mean, you can Fitbit, Apple Watch. We could go down a laundry list of different ones on that, and we'll come to that in a minute. But just know Fitbit, Apple Watch, Galaxy Watch Active, these are all different things that you can use as far as staying healthy. You can also go down the road of something like a Peloton or Proform, some of these subscriptions, as well as YouTube. There's also apps like Daily Burn and Fitness Blender. Just things. Daily Burn has let me see here, Daily Burn 365. Every day there's a new workout that you can complete either live at 9 a.m. or anytime thereafter. Just something easy to do. Fitness Blender is a free yet limited version of a service like Daily Burn. It's a website where you can find hundreds of free workouts. And again, more to come on the health side of it as well. But let's just say that's not a big concern for you. You want to work on getting more organized. Well, guess what? There's technology for that. Don't feel bad. Last year, obviously, organization may have gone by the wayside, just craziness of what was going on. But here you go. How about to-do lists? Instead of scribbling down somewhere, like sometimes I so often do, you can use an app. There's Things 3, which is iOS and Mac OS specific. And it's an app that just allows you to jot down things that you want to do. And it shows you everything across all the projects that require attention. It's $80 to get Things 3 for iOS, iPad iOS, and Mac iOS, only available on Apple. Microsoft To Do is an alternative, less involved than Things 3, free, and works on every platform, including iOS, Android, Windows, and more. You can keep it simple, such as a task list, grocery list, or you can go deeper and add due dates, subtasks, and even share lists with family members. A couple of options. Let's see, what else? You've heard me talk about this time and time again. Well, now is the time to start doing it now. Password managers, security. Get a password manager. 1Password, Dashlane, LastPass. There's a number of them, but use a password manager. Yes, I know, Steve Barber, you're saying this and you're rolling your eyes. There is a learning curve, but ask Steve about it. Don't listen to me. Ask Steve about his experience with Dashlane. He now loves it, loves it, loves it, loves it. Let's see. And the other thing is piles of paper. I have piles of paper everywhere. Get a file box. They're cheap. Get them off Amazon. Put yourself in a file box. Organize it so it's out the way. Well, what if you have, like I do, webcam, ring light, microphone, multiple monitors? You got all this stuff going around and you can't connect everything. So how about you use a multi-device charger or a charging dock? Vogue Tech has a solid 6-port USB charging station, circular design, keeps everything separate. There's also Satechi's 7-port charging dock. And again, there will be links to all this in the article or in the comments. Let's see. Docking stations, you can certainly get docking stations for multiple monitors. What if you may wind up going back to the office at some point or doing some traveling in 2021 for business? Well, Backsmart, as a practical organizer, has water repellent fabrics and tons of elastic loop holders. This is a small electronics organizer, so everything doesn't get jumbled in. And Bellroy's Tech Kit has a more polished look. It has a recycled fabric. Again, check it out. Check it out. What else? Takeout. Late night deliveries. Well, what about eating healthy and cooking at home? First, decide what you want to cook. You do easy one pot or one pan recipes. Good sheet pan, good set of sheet pans, a good pot. Get aluminum sheet pans in a few sizes. If you want to know more about that, let me know. I know someone who absolutely knows all kinds of stuff about cooking, different types of cooking, the proper types of cooking appliances to have in terms of pans and pots that are good for your health and do not contain harmful chemicals. Let me know. I'll put you in touch. Get a Dutch oven. If you want to cook on your stove, get a Dutch oven. Go old school. Get a slow cooker or a pressure cooker. Crock pot. Crock pot makes great crock pots. They make great slow cookers. Turn a knob, boom, you got yourself cooking. Do Instant Pot. Instant Pot is awesome. Those things cook so fast. You can take a frozen piece of meat, plop it in, set it up, spices, whatever, boom, and 2 hours later, you've got something, or an hour later sometimes. Check out Instant Pot. They even have Wi-Fi connected Instant Pots. They are great. Instant Pot is awesome. Awesome. Let's see. Recipes. You find recipes you like. Use an app like Paprika. It lets you plan your meals ahead of time, keeps track of grocery lists and pantry stocks. It's technology. Use it. What about reading? You want to read more this year. Certainly, you could write a list and you could track it. But where do you find that? Well, library. Number one, I know old school. Get a library card. They're electronic anyway. Get a library card. Guess what? Libby app. There's an app called Libby that lets you load your library card and borrow ebooks and audiobooks directly to your smartphone. You can certainly use Kindle. You can use Audible. You can use Kobo. Any of those to read. Let's see. You can tag titles so you can keep track of your to-read list. And it provides easy ways to just see new books. So check out Libby. If you don't have anything in the library, well, there's a Kindle Unlimited. Here's a fee. Audible, a fee. Libro.fm. But Audible is probably the biggest player in the audiobook market. So check it out. But bookshop.org works similarly to Libro. So again, use this technology to find books and read and find them for free so you don't have to pay for them. Well, what if you want to learn something new? I talked about upskilling, reskilling for the workforce. But what if this is something that you want to do? Well, you can check YouTube. Just be cautious because anybody can post anything on YouTube for the most part. So be careful when you vet what you're listening to and make sure that it's good. There's also crash course and free code camp that are in YouTube. But let's just say you want to go deeper. Well, MIT and Harvard, they have free online courses. So you say you graduated from Harvard, I don't know. But if you want to go paid route, Masterclass and Skillshare. Masterclass, you learn from experts. Let's see. It's a bit steep. It's $180 a year, but you're paying for the names of the instructors. Things like Aaron Sorkin, Gordon Ramsay, Simone Biles. Really, really high names. So maybe worth it. Skillshare. This is more towards the creative side. It does have classes for marketing, entrepreneurship, and the like, but its focus is on creative fields like illustration, writing, photography, and design. Again, ladies and gentlemen, technology, it's there. Leverage it in 2021. Use it. Use the free. See if there's paid ones that are worthwhile. Heck, don't get Discovery Plus and pay $5 a month or $7 a month for upskilling yourself or reskilling yourself with some courses. So check it out. Again, the link will be in the comment section to this article. Check it out. It's some great tech. Great tech. So I talked about, or kind of hit on health. So one of the big things that happened out this year, because gyms closed down and they opened back up, they're still open for now. We'll see if they close back down, but at-home workout services. Some of these have been around for years. Some are fairly new in the market. So what do you think? What should you use? Well, there's plenty of them. So take a look. Well, Fitness Plus. That's a Apple-inspired. It's a new at-home workout program, but it requires an Apple Watch. Yeah, it requires an Apple Watch, but still. And daily burn within the let's see. Let's look here. Fitness Plus, again, available just in Apple. You need an Apple Watch to use Fitness Plus. And let's see. Fitness Plus gives you a bunch of approachable options, so you can kind of filter out. You can choose based on your workout level, and you can only filter by trainer time and music. But at least you can find trainers or time and music that fits kind of where you're at. Let's see. You can actually have preview videos, which is unique to Fitness Plus, and that's included. Let's see what else. Apple Watch integration, I mean, that's a no-brainer. Let's see here. Yoga routines. This writer says they were good. But let's just say you don't want to go down the road of an Apple Watch. So what are the options? Well, there's Peloton, Proform, which is not in this article, Daily Burn, and Glow Yoga. Peloton is one of the worldwide leaders when it comes to at-home workouts. I mean, the Peloton bike, the screens is phenomenal. And it's certainly cheaper to buy an Apple Watch at $250 than a Peloton bike at $1,500 plus. But if you don't want to cycle, you can actually pay $13 a month to get access to Peloton Digital. That holds the company's entire workout library, including classes for treadmill, cycling, strength, yoga, cardio, and more. New thing they've come out with. And the nice thing about Peloton is they have live classes. They have a better filter system, so you can filter the classes a little bit more granularly. And it has a very, very big and strong community. Peloton's library is much larger than Apple's, but that's because they've been around since 2012. That's to be expected. Let's see. Peloton lets you filter by trainer, time, music, difficulty, and class type. And the final filter changes depending on the type of workout you're completing. For strength, you have options like body weight, core, lower body, bar, and others. Peloton's community is really where it kind of separates itself. They just have more to it. It's a strong community. It's a very strong community. What about Daily Burn and Glow Yoga, GLO Yoga? Well, Daily Burn, we mentioned that. Daily workouts, great workouts. Daily Burn 365, a new workout video streamed live every morning. You have Glow Yoga, which is a very targeted. It's really designed focus on yoga in all of its various styles. So think Pilates, meditation, fitness. And so let's see. You can filter by instructor style and music options. You also target body parts, equipment needed, and focus. But here's the final thing. You have options. You don't have to go to a gym. You don't have to pay a lot of money for a gym. You can, Peloton Digital, $13 a month, and you have access to the whole library, which is amazing. If you got an Apple Watch, you can certainly get into Fitness Plus. So it's really up to you, but don't let not being able to go to a gym stop you from doing something that is beneficial to your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health this year. Check out these services, see what you think. Check out the technology and see what can help you. And if you have questions, look, I have a background in sports medicine and athletic training and personal training. I used to do that. That was my previous life, so I can help. Would love to help out. Shoot me a comment. Would love to let you know what could do. Finally, predictions for cybersecurity for 2021. This is going to run a little longer than 20 minutes, but what are the predictions for cybersecurity in 2021? Some are the same, some are different, some are going to be more, some will be less. Number one, ransomware attacks on the rise. A lot of security experts believe there's going to be a dramatic increase in human-operated targets, that they're going to be very, very specific targeted attacks, and they're expecting with employees still working remotely and accessing the infrastructure and resources remotely, that it broadens the attack surface. So look for very targeted human-operated attacks to increase in 2021. They're predicting a return of cyber attacks on the cryptocurrency industry, especially since the value of currencies such as Bitcoin has gone up. What does that mean? Cryptocurrency exchanges and platforms will be targeted by both cybercrime organizations and nation states attempting to monetize their efforts. So if you have cryptocurrency, beware. Number three, crimeware as a service, even more efficient. This is just, again, where you have, I hate to say this, but more polished and seasoned cyber thieves selling their services to less less seasoned or less skilled criminals. I hate to say this, but it's just, again, it's like me selling my services to you for whatever. I take what I know, pass it down to you as a service, you then use it. And this is going to, they're just predicting that this is going to continue to happen, even grow. It's become more efficient. I mean, it's really the cybercrime mafia type deal. This is what's going to happen. So be aware. 4, cyberbullying, going to continue. It hasn't stopped. It's going to continue. They think that cyberbullying is going to really impact in the upcoming months the online gaming community. So parents, if you have kids and they game, just be aware that this is an issue. It's going to continue to be an issue. Just be on the lookout for the signs. Certainly talk to someone who can better give you what those signs will look like. But cyberbullying is here, unfortunately. 5, state-sponsored hacking. Gosh, we saw that with SolarWinds, and there's still continuing to be fallout from SolarWinds. But they're expecting that the number of targeted attacks against government organizations and critical infrastructure will increase. It will increase. It's going to push states to promote a global dialogue. It'll be interesting to see. But they're expecting that most of the campaigns will be uncovered by security firms, and that these things will be carried out by Russia, China, Iran, North Korea. And there's probably other countries, these countries saying it's going to be carried out by the United States, but it's going to continue. State-sponsored hacking is going to happen. Internet of Things is going to continue to be attacked. This is continuing to rapidly evolve, and it's just, sadly enough, the number of smart devices that fail in implementing security by design is just going to continue to run the risk. The security is not built in, so they're inherently vulnerable. And 7, finally, data breaches will continue to flood the cybercrime underground market. This is just, like T-Mobile has now acknowledged that it looks like some of the accounts in their data breach, there was personal information that was compromised. And it's just, this is why a lot of people think that Social Security numbers are long gone are the days of Social Security numbers being a good way to identify somebody. The amount of data that's out there is just massive, and the amount of data that's going to continue to get into the underground market is going to only exponentially grow, and it's going to allow for cyber thieves to have more and more targeted attacks. It's what they call credential stuffing. They're just going to kind of piece together information and then have targeted attacks across accounts and industries. So again, this is the unfortunate reality of where we are at as we in 2020, come into 2021. It's going to continue to happen. So what do you want to know about? I shared a lot. If you have questions, anything, let me know. Put in the comments. Would love to give feedback, answer questions, and give you a shout out. Just let me know. Appreciate everybody for watching. I'll see you Thursday, 6 p.m. for the next Tech 20. Until then, have a great week. Enjoy whatever nice weather we're going to have, even albeit a little bit cooler. But get outside and enjoy it. And I will see you on Thursday. Take care.